Hey, yo, Kit Chat Bars. Hey, yo, I'm chilling with my dog, Ethan. Two Plankers podcast. I gotta ask. The people gotta know. Does the Two Plankers podcast get bitches?
Here we are back with another episode. We got the Kit Chatters. All right, I think we should go around. Everyone's already
Okay.
heard Chris, aka Ankilla's voice. So Mac and Liza,
Excellent,
you want
Killer.
to introduce yourselves so everyone knows who they're listening to?
Leslie, you can go first.
Hey yo, I'm young Liza. Um, yeah, 1/3 of Kit Chat.
I'm Mac, at macaroni under base. Shout out all the macaronis out there.
Word. And so I'm okay. So I talked to Chris back in August, and we did a record-breaking 4-hour podcast. And then his last note was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna start streaming skiing and all this stuff." And then out of
Yeah.
nowhere, Kit Chat Bars is born. So how did you guys meet each other? How do you know each other? And what the hell's going on with Kit Chat Bars?
Basically, I've had the idea for a talk show in skiing that like messes with skiers, I guess, kind of like the Eric Andre show for like a really long time. And then like I was up on Loveland Pass, which is like a hike park here in Colorado. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but I was out there this year and I saw Chris and I was like, dude, I need Chris to be like at least like the first interviewee on the show because like I feel like he'd be like a really good character. And then like I filmed it and like it's still up on my Instagram. It's like a super mid like 40-second video of just like really awkward cuts. And I'm like, so Chris, how do you feel about this? And he's like, I don't know. And then and then like, let's make it into a thing. And then we made it into a real thing. And then 2 months later, Kit Chat Bars is born.
Yeah, dude, straight up. That shit was crazy because homie literally came up to me and he's just like, "Yo, dude, are you X Killer?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, what's up?" He's like, "Yo, could I like interview you for like I don't know, like 30 seconds, a minute? It won't take long. I promise. And I'm like, "Yeah, dog, bro, I'm here all day. Like, let's do it, homie." And this homie sets up his phone on like literally like a branch of a tree kind of thing. And then, he's like, "Alrighty. So is it true?" And I'm just like looking at the homie, just like, "What? What? Uh? And then it dawned on me. I'm just like, "Oh, this motherfucker's playing this game." And then I was just like, "Yeah, it is true. I did actually pee on my hair today." And shit popped off from there. It was a dope ass little video.
That's awesome. So Mac, is it Mac or Max? Like plural Max?
It's Max. It's spelled Macks, but I have a lot of people call me Mac just because it's like, Big Mac, McDonald, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you ever envision that it'd be like a fashion show, kind of what you guys are saying now, or would you literally just try to troll skiers?
Well, I wanted it. I wanted like the main idea to be like a trolling show. I originally like had the idea in my mind, like I wanted to like dress up in like a mask and like I didn't want anyone to like my face and then like I could mess with skiers that way. But then Chris was like, no, let's make it about like interview, like let's make it about like clothing. And I was like, that's pretty good, like, bait, I guess, for like skiers when they like, hey, let's talk about your outfit. And then like, we ask them, who's this color combo? Are those new full tilts? How do you feel about the domestic violence situation in Yugoslavia? Then out of nowhere, just shit starts getting like really weird. Like it's fun. It's I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like that's really the only way that we like got Maggie Boysen. That's the only reason she started talking to me because I'm like, "Yo, dog, you ever been on a Kit Chat bar?" And she's like, "What's that Kit Chat bar?" I'm like, "Dog, I like your kit. You looking really flossy out there." So it's like Kit Chat bars, like, dog. I have tried to talk to people about their kits, and they don't want to talk about their kits. They're just kind of like, "Yeah, it's what I'm wearing," to where like with me, I could talk all day about kits, but most people don't. So to me, it's just kind of our way to get in. It's our in. It's like our VIP little fake pass. It's like our fake ID at the bar. It's just like, "Oh yeah.
But now like that bars is they all run away from us as soon as they see us.
So
Yeah,
Liza,
dude.
where did you come into the mix with all this?
I met Chris at the beginning of the season and I was at Loveland Pass 2 learning how to hit a rail for the first time. And yeah, ever since then I kind of just made my way in. I was the camera girl at first and then Max left, so I had to step in.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's another big part of it. There's been a lot of drama behind the scenes. Is that real drama? Was
Yeah.
Max actually out, or was that
Yes.
just a was that a fake
Pitch at
storyline
me.
like WWE?
I like took a huge road trip across like America from like the beginning of January to like the kind of the middle of March ish. And then like when I came back, it was like this beef where like Chris was like, Max is off Kit Chat bars. Where has he been? We don't want Max back on the show. And then everyone was like, no, bring Macaroni Space back. And then yeah. So it was fake, I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, Chris, but like, it was fake.
Fake to who? Fake to who, homie? Dog. Oh, wait. Here's the beauty. Here's the beautiful part about all of the Kid Chat beef so far is I have been actually pissed at least a little bit. Like when Max was like, "Hey, dog, I'm gonna like go on a cross country trip and everything, and I don't know when I'm leaving for Utah." And I'm like, "Dog, can you give me a date so that we can get in Kit Chats?" And homie just like wouldn't give me like an actual date. I was getting pissed as fuck over this shit. And so like that's the beautiful part is like there's always some see, I'm an emotional person and I'm really like passionate about like the things I work on. And so like even the second beef when we had that fight in front of like Rob Bittner, like dude, that whole thing was kind of genuine because like I felt like when Max finally came back from his trip, we were trying to do Kit Chats and all he was doing was just screaming, and I was getting pissed because I was like, dog, let's do Kit Chats, you can't just scream every time. But then it's always just like I might get pissed, but then I always just like I come up with some idea and I'm like, okay, Max, I'm not pissed anymore, but yo, let's play it like this.
Yeah.
Is Chris difficult to work with? Because I know that I saw the post. It was like we need to post a Kit Chat every single day. Is he a tough boss or a tough coworker at times?
Not really. I mean, like, I have fun with this, and so it's not really too difficult for me to be around. I mean, like, I'm like super,
Bullshit.
like, I'm super socially awkward, and sometimes he'll be like,
Same.
let's get like this person. And I'm like, I don't want to get this person. They're too cool.
Yeah, but then I just come like I'm X dog X to the K, and then that's how I run up on like fucking Eileen Gill or fucking like Owl or even some of the OGs like Pat Goodenough and like J Cron, like dog, like I don't give a fuck. I've been in skiing for fucking long and I've done what I've done. Like y'all motherfuckers check out my edits, homie. They go hard, to where like I don't give a fuck. Like Dolo can't tell me shit kind of thing. And that's my mentality.
And Liza, what are your thoughts on working with Chris? And are you at his place right now? Like what what are
This
your
is
thoughts?
her place.
He's at my place. Yeah, no, it's been great. I think this is the best season of skiing so far for me.
That's great. And so how do you guys approach, like, what is the formula for a Kit Chat bar? Do you guys go to the mountain with the intention of hunting down people? Do you know that there's people already there, or do you just show up
I
and like
mean,
kind of hope for the best?
so
All three.
Yeah.
oh, we're on the chairlift. We're like, yo, this is who's riding today. We'll be on the trail till like so like at like Copper Park. Like we'll like pass by like the top of Central. We'll see. I don't know. Just take for example like we'll see like Jackson Carstetter, and we'll like let's get Jackson Carstetter. And so like we roll up to the top of the lip. I kind of like perch up at like the top, and then Chris kind of starts like snake his way like around, and like Chris gets like right underneath him, and I slip in, and then Liza gets the camera out, and Chris is just like, "Hey, yo, Kit Chat bars," and Chris like holds onto the person so like they can't leave.
Oh yeah. Shout out to me being 6'1", and I got nice big long arms, homie. If I got my arm around you, you ain't going anywhere. And you can watch the videos, how many people like try to like, like get out of it. And I'm just like, nope.
Have you ever had anybody that, and this was a viewer question too, but this is one that I wrote down ahead of time. Has anyone
Yeah.
ever gotten like pissed off and been like, no,
Yeah.
I actually do not want to be on the show. Get out of here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, I would say the first Jackson Veneman, dog, he was pissed at us. At least that's what I heard. He's been pretty nice to me, like face to face kind of thing. But I heard that when he saw the video to where I licked his helmet, oh, dog, he got lit off of that. Because, like, you can tell the kind of interview, especially towards the end when we're talking to him about hentai, he did not want to fucking be there.
We cut up that edit like a lot too, but like behind the scenes of the Veneman edit, like he was super like just not having it like towards the end. He was like, guys, get out of my face. I don't want to be here.
Hey, dude, I'm not going to talk about that. I don't like to get political.
Do you have the questions thought out ahead of time, or is it really just off the dome?
Bruh, it is, for me, it's pretty much improv. So I like to go off of two things. First, I need their name. Once I have their name, they're dead. They're dead in the fucking water. I have you. I don't care if it's name or your skier name or even a made up nickname. I just need a name. After that, if I can get one thing to know about you, whether like, oh, you like golf, or oh, this happened to you once, or oh, these are your friends, then I just go from there. That's first question. And then after that, everything else is improv, just making it up off of the spot.
What about an episode like the Eileen Gu episode where you're approaching someone that is act like a real deal famous? Do you come prepared a little bit more with that?
Yeah, here, ask Liza, because Liza was a big part of that.
Liza, what happened with that one?
I don't think we were that prepared, honestly. We were like, oh shit, Eileen Gu is on a chairlift right behind us. So like we gotta say something quick. And that day we just happened to have the piss bottles. So that's what we rolled with. And she rolled with it too as much as she could. But yeah, we usually just start with one question and hope for the best.
So with the piss bottle, was that as a prop or was that a drink that day for you, Chris?
Both. I was drinking from it. So, it is what it is, because that was like kind of the shock factor. Is like I pull out a dirty, gross little Dasani water bottle full of piss, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, you ever try urine therapy? Pretty rad, dude. Legalized ranch." And people freak the fuck out. And even Eileen Gu, she was like, apple juice. And like I like take a swig or something, then I'm like, do you want to try some? And she's like, oh, no. And so, it is what it is. You got to make the props look natural. Like you just do this kind of thing.
Yeah. Liza and Mac, what are your thoughts on Chris's alternative diet, if we could put it that way? Liza, you want to go first?
Yeah, Liza.
I ate fruit all day.
Fruit? Yeah, you get with fruit?
Yeah, except for her candy bars at work.
No, that doesn't happen.
What about the pee drinks? Are you getting down with the drinking urine every now and then?
She peed on me.
Just orange juice.
No. She peed on me. Everybody, she peed on me. She peed on me multiple times. I'm just saying it wasn't actually my choice.
And Mac, what was your Go ahead, Chris.
She is a bigger proprietor of urine therapy than anyone here. That's all I'm saying. But go on, Max.
Yeah, Max. So, you approached Chris first, so you kind of knew what you were getting into, right?
Kinda. Like the most respectful way to Chris, but I find shit about him I found like more shit out about him like every single day. Like I'm still like relatively new into like the skiing community. Like this is like my first year skiing park. This is like my first year like getting involved in all this stuff. And like I don't know, yeah. Everyone's always like, you kill a kid, right? It's like, yeah, I do. What about it? Who's asking?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, see, this is what you need to keep in mind, dog. I've been, dog, how many seasons have I been skiing park now? Like 14 or 15 or something like that. And it's both their like first seasons kind of thing. And so like that's one of the cool things about Kit Chat is we have a very good dynamic kind of thing to where like, you know, they're definitely newer and I would say almost unknown to where like I'm much more considered like OG and I am known. So essentially what I can do to where like Max was saying before, there's some people to where he's like, no, I can't go up and talk to Maggie Voisin. No way, man. You know, to where I say, fuck it, dog. I've been in the game longer than she has. Like she can suck my fucking dick on this one. She's talking to me, you know, and I'll do that for anyone. And so like, therefore, Liza has gotten to meet, you know, like John Spriggs, Pat Goodenough, Jaron, you know, and she's even shot pictures for Spriggs and stuff like that. And so that's what I think is just kind of cool is like they all got like brought up to my level and I'm like, these are the people I know.
I like that. I like that. So, Chris, I know your background. You're a Midwest guy originally. Liza and Max,
Yeah.
are you guys Colorado kids? Or are you also transplants?
Native as fuck.
Nice, nice. And so, Chris, last time we talked, you were working at Whole Foods. We'll get your real life first. Do you still have a straight job, or are you completely done with working for Whole Foods?
Dog, I'm an artist and I'm a community man. I keep straight up, dog. I keep the community popping. That is my job now. I make art for them. I do some graphic design, you know, that pays the bills. But like at this point, I'm seeing the value of what I can give to the community, dog, because everyone else, you know, they got that full-time job to where like with me, you know, I still am making my money off of like art commission. I mean, I could be making more money, don't get me wrong, but right now I'm financially stable to where like I can go out and I can do Kit Chats every day kind of thing. And we've got the Kit Chat bash coming up too, you know? And so like really, I mean, call me an artist, call me a skier artist, but that's what I'm fucking doing right now. And dog, I love it. I really fucking love it because it's using all of my best skills. Because I'm a talker, I'm an artist, and I'm a good ass skier. So it's like, I'm down with it.
Well, I'm happy to hear that because last time we were talking, you were you hated. Well, you were actually about to go back to your job after being on workman's comp
Yep.
for the torn ACL. So how long did you last back at Whole Foods before you're like, I gotta get the hell out of here?
Dog, I lasted like maybe a month and a half or something like that. And keep in mind that that month and a half, that half was me putting in my 2 weeks and just finishing up my 2 weeks. Cause like, dog, I had so many art commissions because I was on what I was doing. Now I wasn't really making money off of this. I would make money off of some of them, but I wanted to make art pieces of all of my favorite skiers. Any skier that I fuck with, I wanted to make a portrait for. And so I had so many of them like lined up already, but I was going to work full time and I like couldn't really get them done like I could before. And so I'm like, dog, I'm doing what I'm meant to do, but this work shit, being a dishwasher, don't get me wrong, I'm a goddamn good dishwasher, homie. Like, I really be doing this shit. You know, people love me in the kitchen, homie. I shut that place down quick. But with that being said, it was taking away time for art. I had enough savings that I could, like, you know, make the leap and actually give a good attempt. And so I still have been.
Hell yeah. Liza,
Yeah,
do you have a real person job, or are you also an artist?
Whole Foods.
Yeah, right now I am a bud tender, but hopefully not too much longer. I might be joining the Whole Foods crew. But on the
Gang.
side, I'm a photographer as well. Hopefully I'll be doing what Chris is doing one day and I can just focus on my photography. But
Nice.
yeah.
And you said bud tender, like you're working at a dispensary, or a bartender?
Yeah, a bud tender. I sell weed for a living.
Nice, nice. And Max, are you?
Yeah.
I think Max, you're the young gun, right? Are you 18?
Yeah, I just turned 19 last March.
So, so are you in school, or are you? That's out of high school, right?
I just graduated high school. I graduated high school, got a summer job, worked my butt off, saved up a ton of money, and then quit my job when ski season came around and started living out of my car.
There you go.
Living the American dream, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
dog. Liza's the only one with an actual job.
Yeah.
Chris, do you have your own place anymore, or are you fully living with Liza and just living off that real people money?
Honestly, what happened is in December, my landlord, because I was living in this tiny little basement studio, super fucking tiny, a little ratchet, I can't lie to everybody who's seen it, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, my landlord just comes up to me one day. He's like, "Hey, Chris, I got some bad news." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Hey, so the building inspector found out about your unit and a judge fined me and ordered me to evict you because it's completely illegal. So I need you out in a month. Thanks, bud." And I was like, "Oh, what?" So I didn't have a place to stay, and I looked for a hot minute, you know. And Merry Christmas, there's no housing in Summit in December, homie. There ain't nothing. Like, yeah, unless you want to stay in like a rinky dinky, shitty, scary motel in Leadville. I wasn't about, I saw the pictures and I'm like, oh God, no. But anyways, I was dating Liza at that time, and Liza offered, she's like, "Dog, you know my apartment is huge down in Denver. You're welcome to stay with me." And so I was like, okay, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna look for a new place the second that I can. And so, anyways, we actually just really enjoy living together and everything like that. And I love Liza. And so what we're going to actually do is once places open up here after ski season, we're both just going to move back up to Summit County together.
Beautiful. That is a wonderful development, Chris. I'm very happy to hear that. How did
Yeah,
you
dude.
who made the first move in this relationship?
Chris.
Oh, hold up. No, it was that girl. It was that girl. I was
Oh yeah,
just
it was
like,
me.
yeah, exactly. Because, okay, yo, let me tell you what happened. So, for a couple months, I look at who's looking at my story, right? And I'm just like, ray of sunshine, got this little like icon of like a sunflower with the skull. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of badass. And so over a period of few months, I see that this girl is watching my stuff. She's liking my posts. But she has a private account, so I don't know who it really is. But then after so many months, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna follow them back. They seem like they could be cool. And so, bro, I follow her. She accepts my little like Instagram thing. And I'm just looking through and I'm like, stop. This girl is banging and she fucking rides armadas. What? Like this girl had this straight up swag, homie. And so I was like, damn, that kind of cool. And then Liza, I'll let you fill in.
Oh, yeah. I just messaged her and was like, I really like your art. um, and then he was very persistent on seeing me, and I was a little nervous. So I started putting it off. But then he was like, well, I'm just going to come see you in the city. And we went and got coffee, talked about astrology, and that was that.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. So the coffee astrology date was your first real date.
Oh yeah, dude, chai
Yeah.
lattes every single day.
Beautiful. What's your anniversary so everyone can celebrate?
October 18th. So we just finished up our 6 month.
Yep.
Bravo. Well done. Well done. And Max,
Mhm.
Max, do you ever feel like a third wheel with this crew?
I feel like the sticky iPad kid that follows them around.
He is our son.
He's our child.
Yeah, I'm more like
And Max, real quick, you said you were living the ski bum life out of your car, but you're in a house right now. Are you just at home with your parents?
yeah. I'm at home with my parents. I'm running pretty low on money right now, so I'm back in fucking Castle Rock, Colorado. I can't.
Sam's Club.
Yeah, I can't say I love it. You got to do what you got to do.
What do your parents think of Kit Chat bars?
I don't let my parents watch Kit Chat bars. I don't really want to subject them to the whole chaos on the screen. I feel like my mom's poor heart can handle that. I should know. I've shown them a couple interviews, and they think they're funny.
Did you ever think about do you always want to troll them, or do you ever meet someone you're like, damn, I actually kind of want to do like a legit interview and find out more about this person?
That's what it's like with every single person we interview. But like Chris usually just like takes over and he's like, hey yo, so piss. And then they're like, haha. And then I'm like, hell yeah, piss.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude. At least, okay, for me, like there are some skiers at, it's like the OGs. It's like Spriggs, it's like Pat, it's like Jaron. It's like the OGs to where like I do kind of want to joke around with them, but I ain't gonna do as much fuck shit because like I actually really like them, admire them. They have inspired me, in my own skiing. And so like put it this way, the younger you are, the more of a chance you're going to get fucked with. But if you're older than me, because I'm 27, dog, I'm older than most park skiers, I'm almost like a relic in my own, and so if you're older than me, like I interview Tweak Ski, dog, like I just like there's no way I'm gonna just like come up and start fucking with Tweak. Like I'm just like, nah, dog, like I actually want to joke with him and can like feel the vibe that like this is kind of funny. We ended up eventually just kind of joking and laughing and talking shit, and that's what I love. Honestly, for me, Kit Chat Bars is about talking shit because I love to talk shit.
Do most people, after you're done, you've posted the interview, do people usually, do they follow up and share it, or are they kind of trying to downplay the entire thing and they hide from it? Like, what are the different reactions that you're getting once it's actually posted?
I'd say it's a really healthy mix of both of those answers. Sometimes you get the people who are like, hell yeah, Kit Chat bars, I love this idea. And then you have the other people who are like, bro, delete this now. I cannot have like anyone see this. I can't have my spot. This.
Yeah, or like, dude, if my coach gets in trouble for this, dude, we're coming after you, dude. You're fucking. I didn't give you permission to do this. Yeah, we've had that problem. Coaches typically hate us.
That situation though, because I was friends with those kids on that team, and I'm still friends with that coach. But I was a little bit indifferent in that situation. But yeah, sometimes we want us to like delete the interviews and shit, and we keep them up.
And then Max calls me on the phone and he's like, yo, dude, I think we should really delete it, man. We could get in a big trouble with this dude. And I'm just like, Max, they're fucking 14-year-olds. And also, we didn't do anything bad. They were the ones saying that they tech decked on a girl's booty.
Oh, we can't
like that ain't shit. that ain't shit, Max. And so like I literally, okay, so Max is part of the team that is just like, I don't know, man, this could be a bad idea. And I'm the side of the team that says, fuck it, let's go. Let's risk it for the motherfucking biscuit.
Yeah.
So you've had coaches reach out to you, you've had the athletes. Have you had like sponsors be like, yo, come on, this is our guy?
We haven't had like I don't think we've got sponsors because I don't have access to the account, but yeah, I don't think any sponsors have reached out to us like, yo, delete this.
No, they haven't.
Okay, I was about to say like there ain't no way we got like Oakley in the DMs. Yo, delete that shit with.
Yeah, how dare you do that on my boy Jackson Vina, man?
So what's going on with this? You have the Kit Chat Bash coming up. You guys want to give a rundown on that and kind of pimp that a little bit?
Basically, I just thought it would be a good community gathering for everyone that we got to interview this season and people that missed out. Plan to be Kit Chatted when you're there. We may have some sponsors giving out prizes and just a good little setup at Loveland Pass. We got like the PVC pipes where I learned how to ride rails. So I thought it would be a good wrap up for our season moving forward.
That's awesome. Yeah. Max, what do you want to say?
I was going to say I already got a little sponsor for that thing. Shout out Winfield Clothing, Chuck Winfield. He's the homie. Cocaine wholesale.
So what's the date for that? The date and info. I saw it was on Instagram the other day. I don't have it right in front of me.
April 30th. April 30th, be at Loveland Pass. It's on the Loveland side of Loveland Pass, not the A Basin side. Down at that little U-turn in the road, there's a little park up in the woods. This is what I got to say. Parking is limited. So this is what I'm suggesting to the people is get your homies all together, maybe park at A Basin or something, park at Keystone or park anywhere else, and then all carpool over. Sorry, knocked off my headphones. Then carpool over. So you just bring one car because, dog, believe me, that parking lot gonna be full. But yo, this is kind of the cool thing too, is I'll take Loveland Pass laps and just keep on driving to the top, ski down, drive to the top, ski down kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the digs.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you guys have a big fan base? Like I saw that you have quite a few followers on Instagram, but you also follow a lot of people. So was it organic growth where people are like, yo, this is sick? Or are you just following every skier that exists? Basically?
So this is how I do it because I run the Instagram account. Liza runs the TikTok account. And then I think we're going to start, you know how YouTube has YouTube Shorts now? Yeah. I'm trying to get Max to run that account. And then we'll really be popping. But anyway, sorry, back to your question though, is so what I always hated is when like you follow someone or some page on Instagram and they're just like, oh, I'm too cool to follow you. Fuck you, kind of thing. And so therefore anyone that follows Kit Chat, I follow back no matter what. There's a few people that I'll like follow first, but typically that's how it goes is if you follow Kit Chat, I want to follow you back so that if you DM me, I get your direct DM opposed to it going in like my request DMs and I don't see it for 6 months and you feel like I ignored you. I'd rather you just have direct connection because really like that's what I'm trying to say. Kit Chat is the new culture. Like Kit Chat will bring skiing into the golden era. And the only way we do that is by creating a community of skiing because skiing sucks when nobody is doing anything for the culture. We're just skiing and we're all just disconnected, isolated. But Kit Chat offers an opportunity for all of us to like kind of gather around one thing because everybody likes Kit Chats. Everybody likes Kit Chats. And so therefore, because everybody likes Kit Chats, we can be like, would you guys like to do a Kit Chat bash? End of the year, Loveland Park. It's free. Anyone can come. Bring skis. Let's sesh. You
Bring your
know?
wife.
Yeah, bring your wife or whatever he said.
Hey, Max, I got a quick question. So, I mean, we were rolling through that beautiful, inspiring uh, speech from Chris there, but so are you not allowed to log into the Instagram account? You don't have any access to it?
I go for the first like 2 weeks, and then I lost my phone on Christmas Day, and then I had to like get like a new phone. I re-downloaded Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, like whatever, and I just could not get back into the account. Chris like would send me the password, like like, but
Do not be telling passwords on this, dude. What the? What?
back on. All right, well, whatever. So just like ever since full reign of the account.
Hey, I just want to say I am changing the password. I am straight up changing the password.
The funny part about this that people aren't going to be able to see is I think that Chris's mic has superiority over Liza and Mac. So every time Liza or Mac is talking and Chris starts talking, it mutes the other two. So
Yeah, what's up? What's
we're
up?
missing
What's
out on
up,
some
dog?
good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I have a bunch of viewer questions. I'm trying to think if there's anything before we move on to letting the community ask. I think everything was basically covered, and there's a lot of good stuff in here that I want to ask too. The first one from my good friend Jay Burrows. He wants you guys to come to Utah. So, are you guys ever planning on hitting the road?
Next year.
Next year, we all got icon passes. So next year, we're definitely going to Utah.
I'm gonna head up to Utah. I'm gonna go through Tahoe, and I'm gonna head down to Big Bear too. So like if we get anyone down there who wants to get Kit Chat, I'm gonna be down there for a week, 2 weeks maybe. Take another road trip. Not as big as this year's road trip. Like if anyone down there wants to get Kit Chatted, like fucking
Hit
prepare
us
yourself.
up.
Yeah. Do you guys do like? Do you have a reservation system like your like some open table thing? Like, hey, we're gonna be here. You want to set up an interview, or or is it only attacking people?
It's only attack.
I
We tried to set something up with Steve Stepp, but that one just didn't go through. We're still trying to go because I feel like out of everyone to be on the show, Steve Stepp is kind of the one.
I like that. I mean, Chris, you know where Steve lives, so you could just pull
Oh,
up
yeah,
there
dog.
hypothetically.
Bro, I literally know how to get into his room. I have been on Steve Stepp's bed. You can tell him that.
We'll check
It was
that
sexual.
out. We're gonna have to fact check that one. All right. Next question. This one is from Dom, and it's for Max. What was up with you falling off the lift?
Oh my god. It's the most embarrassing shit ever. I was literally just leaning over the I was just like leaning over the chairlift. I was like tightening my boots, and then the chairlift came to a stop, and it kind of like wobbled a little bit, and then like I like slipped off, and then I like kind of caught myself, and I was like, I told my friends on the chairlift, I'm like, guys, I'm fucked right now, and they're like, haha, just pull yourself up. I'm like, no, like I can't get up, and then yeah, and then I lost my grip, and then I fell off the chairlift.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
How high was
heard
it?
It was like 35 feet, 30 feet, just like straight to flat. I just got up, and then I like skied away, and I was like, huh, well, that didn't hurt. And then ski patrol came down and was like, hey, you good? And I was like, yeah, I want to go skiing again. They're like, you just fell off a chairlift. Like, we're gonna have to like talk, like ask some questions. Like my friends was like, it was like a whole scene. They're like, bro, like you just fell off a chairlift. How are you not like broken? And I was like, dude, I want to go ski the park. And so yeah, they asked me some questions. They're like, how did it happen? What are you gonna do next time to avoid it? And then yeah.
Wonderful. Chris, what was the
See,
story
I
you
heard
told?
I happen to know someone who was on the chairlift with Max, and he told me a slightly different story. And so all I'm gonna say is there's a different story out there, folks. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, man. Maybe you should talk to my homie that was on the chairlift. Max, why are you cheesing so hard right now? Because I heard a different story.
I don't know, man. I can't say.
So you guys, you said that Liza and Max, this is your first year skiing park. Are you guys complete ski noobs, or were you skiing growing up too? Because that's something we kind of glossed over. I don't really know your background.
I skied growing up. I took ski lessons in second grade, and then I hated skiing my whole life. And then when I turned 17, I was like, I actually kind of like skiing. And then my parents didn't let me into the park until I turned 18. And so, like, when I turned 18, I was like, bye, I'm going to the park. I'm going to stop skiing Big Mountain. I don't want to do these IFSA comps. And then, here I am in the park wearing arsenic and riding jets and looking like a cool kid. And that's exactly all I've ever wanted.
And Liza?
I grew up skiing too. Loveland Ski Area was my home resort. And I started skiing probably when I was 3 years old. I took ski lessons in like first grade, hated it. Then I took snow dodgers. My elementary school in like third grade started this program where they would pick kids up for 9 weeks every Saturday and take all the kids up to Loveland Ski Area. And we got lessons until it was like half day lessons. And then I just fell in love with skiing ever since then, just riding with my friends, goofing off. And then I graduated and bought my first pair of skis. And since then, I've just been riding around with my snowboard homies. And finally, I found like my skier clique with Chris and Mac. So it's been awesome to be.
Gang.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's good. I just wanted,
I
wanted to get some context. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if you guys, your first year skiing, you go into falling off of lifts and becoming like niche internet ski celebrities. That would have been a very hot start for your intro to skiing.
Yeah.
Kind of is a hot start to me. I mean, like, I just like evolved, and I mean, like, then all of a sudden, like, I download Instagram, I start getting into this whole realm, and like, I'm kind of getting like real, like, I don't know what the word is, like, I'm just getting like a hot introduction to the ski community. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah. All I can say, dog, is like I have been at this for like over a fucking decade hustling my face off. So to where with them, they're just like, wow, everything's happening so quickly. I'm over here like, finally, god damn.
Chris, I think last time, I don't know if I played a part in this, but since we spoke in August, you have been on like a positive public perception train. People have really been happy about Chris. So do you think that had to do with Kit Chat bars, or was that because of your commissions? Because it did start after you came on the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast really helped me because that's the reason. If you don't know me, then you're gonna definitely probably not like kind of thing, but it's true. And then I really started getting public favor once I started doing all those, portraits for skiers, specifically some of the top skiers, B-Dog, Noah Alabadejo, Valentin Morel, Easy Panda, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I did over 100 of those that summer. I think I did like 125 or something, and I'm still going. Ian Hamilton is next on my list. Yeah, but that started, people were like, oh, yo, I like his art. He's doing kind of nice things, And then the podcast helped explain where I came from and why I am this way. And then Kit Chat has just turned me into a straight monster, dog. It's like, I mean, ask Liza, ask Max. People literally just scream, yo, Kit Chat, hey, yo, Kit Chat at us from the chairlift or from the chairlift. They scream, and killer, dude, we're passing out stickers. We're passing out patches, dog. Like, it's pretty cool.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get my hands on some stickers. I was at Breck like not super long ago for like 24 hours, and I went to the top of Imperial, and
Yeah.
right in the middle of the sign in the 12,840 inside the zero, there's a Kit Chat bar sticker.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, we can hook you up, dog. Just shoot me your address and I'll send you a fat little envelope.
That'd be lovely. All right, next question. This is for everybody to take. Super duper Cooper, favorite person you've Kit Chatted with? We'll start with. Oh, Liza's out. We'll start with
Okay.
Max.
Benny,
Benny.
100% young Benny. Benny Harrington. I fucking love that kid. I saw him at Target that night. He was like, "Oh, Kit Kat bars," but yeah, no, definitely Benny. I fucking love that kid. He's just such a homie.
That's awesome. Liza, who was your favorite person you've Kit Chatted with?
Him. It was Toph. He's my favorite skier besides Chris. But I didn't get to go up that day, so I didn't get to Kit Chat him.
Oh, so that was your favorite episode, but you didn't actually get to. You weren't actually boots on the ground for that one.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but it's all right. It's all right. I'll get him next time.
Oh, good. And Chris, what was your favorite? Who was your favorite person you've Kit Chatted?
Okay, number one, right off of the bat, Super Duper Cooper is my favorite little kid skier out there. Homie has it. I'm just saying, I love Super Duper Lil Cooper, dog. He's cool. Number two, my favorite Kit Chat, dude. I'll be honest, the one I probably had the most fun with was the one with Reagan Wallace and I think Matt Lowball, if I'm correct. It was on the chairlift and I was trying to make them drink my piss. Dude, it was just like a straight minute of pure comedy gold. They would react perfectly to everything I would do. Then I would come up with some type of little zinger right off of the bat of that. So like that one was probably my favorite. You know, I like pretty much every single one of them because I just enjoy the experience myself. But with that one, it was effortless. It was gold, just effortless. So that's my favorite. Favorite person? I don't know. Who's my favorite person? I do fucking love Benny. So I'll just say Benny.
All right, I'm gonna ask Max this one first,
Oh,
and then we'll see if he has the answer. All right, so Grant Harris asks, "What is the name origin of Kit Chat bars?" So you had the original idea, but did you have the name?
I didn't have the name. It was Chris who had the name. He was like, "Yo, outfit, kit, chat. We're chatting, bars, Kit Kat bars, Kit Chat bars." That's not like word for word, but that's basically what Chris told me.
Chris, is this true?
So if you go back into my Instagram, I actually did the first two ever episodes of Kit Chat bars. And it was me sitting at my desk and just me talking to like my iPhone, making like a little like Instagram live or something, little video. And it was just me essentially telling kids how to have good kits, how to be stylish riders. And so I already had the name because I just came up with it, you know, Kit Chat bars, you know? And so, you know, not that what I was doing wasn't super cool and doesn't have value or anything. What Max and I and Liza and I were doing, like, I was like, dog, Kit Chat bars is too good of a name to be using it for that. I mean, maybe I'll have, you know, Chris's Corner Kit Chat bars, but I'll take this name and we can use it for the actual thing because everybody loves saying Kit Chat bars. Hey, yo, Kit Chat bars.
All right, so N, which is just their Instagram name, they have a longer username, but big fan of the show, so shout out to them. N asks, has Chris ever been successful in getting anyone to drink piss?
So here's a funny thing, and you can reference McKinley's Kit Chat for this. If somebody says they want to drink my piss, I do not give them my piss. But it's a whole thing. if you don't want my piss, I really want to give you my piss. If you want my piss, you're not getting my piss. So the answer is no. I've drank it. No one else. Liza's drank a lot of it, but no one else.
Liza, is this true?
False accusations.
What about yesterday?
I don't recall yesterday.
Oh, you were just too blacked out on 420?
Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't even yesterday.
Yeah, today's 422.
Okay, whatever.
For the audience, anyone that is not familiar with Chris, aka Ankilla, because people really only know you as Ankilla.
Yeah.
If they don't know the history with that, go check out the 4-hour Ankilla episode. You'll get the whole rundown on all that, because we do not have time to unhatch all those stories. But
wait,
Chris,
I will say this.
Go ahead. Yep.
Wait, last thing I'll say is like I actually had one of my Ankilla like squad members, Jason Loxtercamp. He was like kind of pissed at me. I mean, I'm still gonna go ratting with him at Copper today, but he was like, I'm a little pissed that you stole Ankilla from the squad. And I'm like, I'm sorry, dog. I was the only one to make anything out of Ankilla. So is what it is.
Yeah, and that's another thing that people don't know is that Ankilla is a crew name before it's a personal name. So
yep, just like ASAP Rocky.
Exactly. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a very direct question from Emmett at Vishnu. He asks, he says, Chris has a girlfriend. Has he been practicing semen retention?
I'll let Liza answer that one.
Yup. Yeah, and we're practicing some more new things too.
Yeah, dude. No, straight up. I'm telling you, for all the guys out here and for all the girls, I'm telling you, semen retention is the real shit, homie. If you keep on just busting nuts and shit like that, dude, dog, it makes you weak. It makes you weak. Like, there's a reason you bust a nut and then you fall asleep. So if you don't bust a nut, and yes, there are methods to not do that. Specifically, there's two methods. I mostly use one, trying to use the other one, but it's more difficult. But if you don't do that, you keep your energy, and so you keep your radiance and everything. I'm telling you, makes you
and
a
then
better
you go
lover.
skiing.
Just saying. Yeah, and then you go skiing. Don't bust a nut before skiing. Do not. That's how you blow an ACL. That's how I blew my ACL. Don't do it.
You're like a professional boxer in that regard. You know, they're like, oh, I gotta maintain my manly essence for the ring.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly. So
because the real shit, man, at least for me, that's my confidence.
So this next question, this is actually a two-parter because the name itself is a question. So Chair Chat asks, are you going to start a YouTube channel? But first of all, is Chair Chat just a ripoff of Kit Chat bars?
Yes.
Aaron, I love you, man, but you can't be stealing our flow, man. Aaron's the key to run.
Brutal. So you got people out there straight up just jacking your entire idea.
I think he can.
They can't.
So this is what I'll say. To my knowledge, there's three of them. There's Chair Chat, which I know Aaron, and then I don't even know who the other kid is that does that. And they only have like 2 or 3 episodes out. They don't post every day. Then there's East Coast one in Killington. Also don't know who runs that, but I know the page, and it's like Lift Chat Bars or something like that. And you know, they have a few episodes. They don't post every day. And then I would say probably the last one is probably Chris Kuzmich, if I said.
Yeah, CCC money.
He's kind of doing his thing. It's a little different. Yeah. CC
We saw
money.
Eldora too.
Oh, Eldora has one? Oh, Eldora the
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah.
Yo, they're
Yeah.
trying to do little mini like, but it's super lame because they just ask like tourists. They're just like, do you like our mountain? The tourist is like, I'm from Texas. Yeah. But okay, so this is how I feel about it, dog. We're the name brand. We're the name brand. You think Smuckers gets upset that there's a Kroger brand for jelly that is like really what they do, but clearly isn't as good as what they do? Nah, dude, it actually reinforces that Smuckers is valuable if there's other people trying to do what they're doing.
Wow. Honestly, Chris, I love talking to you because the things you say are just facts, bro.
Yup.
It's just true. It's just true. It doesn't matter what the delivery is or what people think. The stuff you're saying isn't a lie.
Chris,
I know, and that's the beautiful thing is like that's why most people hate me is because they're like, damn it, that motherfucker's saying some real shit, but I really am uncomfortable with the truth.
Max, you wanted to say something?
oh, I was saying Chris only speaks straight facts.
Facts. Facts. So back to the question. What's the deal with the YouTube? Is it just gonna be the same videos posted as shorts? Or Max, are you gonna take this to the next level?
I'm probably just gonna post like I don't know, like just some random shit that's like Maggie voice interview. It'll be like 5 second, like it'll just get like straight to the point. It won't have any like the build up. It'll just be like the weird questions and like or like have us being like, "Yo, Bella Bacon, make this bowl of cereal. Yo, I
Bitch.
drink this piss." Just some shit like that.
Yeah. And Liza, is that your same approach for TikTok, or do you cater it different since it's a different demo on TikTok?
I've just been catching up. We kind of fell behind on TikTok, so I've been, or just like, yeah, catching up with what we've slacked on. And honestly, it's blowing up. I didn't realize TikTok loved us so much. So, yeah, catch us on TikTok too.
Hell yeah. And so this is a follow up kind of along those lines. Evan asks, will there be a Kit Chat Bars edit of just the crew?
Like skiing,
Yeah.
dog. I'd be into it, dog. I can put something down. And Liza and I already made an edit. Max and I kind of made a little mini edit. So he not wrong. I guess it's on its way. I mean, yo, y'all down for like Max, you'll be at closing day, right?
I am going to be at closing day, but I've been looking at the conditions. I'm pretty salty at what closing day conditions are going to be at.
I know. I know.
Yeah, it feels like the last
It's
good
all
day.
good.
Sorry, we're getting off the topic here, but
Oh,
All
no,
good.
no, no.
All
But
good.
if I say, dog, if we're all there and we can just make a quick little, I don't even care if it's a 15-second reel. I say we do something.
word.
I got to get my trick. So,
Get the body
Yeah.
slap on the up box.
Yep.
All right. I'm
I'll
about to
get
send you
the
guys.
dub nose press.
I'm about to send you guys the list of the remaining questions. They're kind of just sporadic, so I'll let you pick the
Yeah.
ones you want because these are just the random ones. Did it come through?
Yeah.
So it starts with the name, and then it is the question they ask. So if you want to go through and if you see a question that inspires you, just let her rip.
Oh, dog. Shit. I can hit these like a fucking machine gun and just go bam, 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 bam if you want.
I got a couple in here that I want to.
Yeah, here, Max and Liza, you guys pick out a couple, then we can we'll let Chris do his thing.
Super Duper Cooper, am I made of macaroni? Yes. Cade Lee, our ghost is real? Yes. Charlie, why would you want to promote these guys? Your mom is pretty hot. Ask her. Aaron Zinovich, how many times has Mac watched Dude's face in his car? 420. Huey Sargent, did Max actually steal someone's car? Yes, I stole Huey Sargent's car. Feel free to put that in the interview. Huey Sargent, I stole your fucking car. What are you going to do about it? So, yeah, there's my answers.
Liza, you see anything that you really want to give a crack at?
Ghost I don't think they're real aliens, though. I don't know. I already adopted in Killer. Oh no, just kidding. That's the group. Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right, Chris, you wanna do your thing?
Okay, let's be honest. Thoughts on E Heath? I kind of hate E Heath, but E Heath is also kind of like a standard in skiing. So I'm gonna stick with E Heath hates E Heath loves skiing, but he hates skiers. That's my thoughts on E Heath. Best artist genre to listen to while skiing. Okay, me dog. I'm a big fan. Meek Mill, Tory Lanez, The Weeknd. That's what I'm vibing to, but that's just me. Plans for making art outside of skiing, dog, 24/7. I'm trying to get into the gallery space, dude. I'm trying to do more murals. Might be doing a mural this summer in Clear Creek. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. They haven't emailed me back. But dog, I'm always making art, dude, because that is truly my career. Is I am an artist. It's what I was born with. I'm fucking good at it, dude. Favorite rail trick. Favorite rail trick, I'll be honest, is probably just a back surface swap, because it's just so easy. You can do it whenever. You can do it on every single fucking rail, dude. Even if it's thin, you can still whip one around. But if I want to, my favorite trick to sauce on people is 180 on switch fitty fitty. Just period, cut and dry. People don't have that, especially onto thin round rails. I have that, so I can shit on people with it.
Oh, hold up, real quick with that.
Yeah.
Jackson Carstetter also said the same thing. He said that back in the day, your switch 50/50s on like the skinniest rails are actually
Mhm.
legit. So I just wanted to
Yeah.
throw that in there. That's actually facts.
Facts.
Thank you, dog. Because this is what I'm gonna say is I had a big epiphany, and I think I mentioned this on my last podcast that I wasn't as good as other kids with big standard tricks, but I was good with really sneaky specialty tricks. And so like, yeah, dog, that was one of my tricks that I just like would pull out of my ass. I remember hitting up my homie Tim. This was a season we filmed Subtropic, and he was filming with, I think, like Jake Smith. And I was like, yo, dog, you need to get this. And he's like, what you got? And I'm like, dog, just film it. And I just whip out that 180 on switch fitty fitty on this like really high down urban rail. Like it was a tube maybe like 4 inches in diameter. And dog, that's some shit that like B Dog and Will Wesson you could only find doing. So just saying, ahead of my time, but y'all motherfuckers don't care. Okay, are ghosts real? 100%. And yes, I have argued with Steve Stepp over this. Steve Stepp is a little boner. He does not believe in energy. He does not believe in souls or anything like that, dude. We literally had a screaming match in fucking like Nick Epper's living room over it, dude, as he was playing fucking Super Smash Bros on his Nintendo Twitch. But so yes, ghosts are real. I do not go into haunted houses. That's retarded. I would never do that. There's a reason you do not go those places. There's a reason you get bad feelings. Let's see. Shotgun rail versus bar. I would go shotgun rail personally. I don't really like bars. And then how many times has Max whacked it to Zoot space in his car? I would say probably a lot. It was a little masturbation tent for Max for like a few months,
I mean, okay, so with that question, we'll test Max and Liza's knowledge of the ski community. What's your guys' favorite movie segment of all time or edit, other than Zoot Space?
Oh
Eat the gut.
no.
What was it, Max?
Yeah.
The guts.
Eat the guts. Yeah, that's a good one. Liza?
What was that Dolo Jaw said that you showed me the other day to get me hyped, Chris?
Oh, you're thinking of Joss Team America 2009 with
Yeah, yeah,
T-Wall
yeah.
and Dumont.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Never mind. Yeah, there's my knowledge.
There you go. And Chris, what's yours?
Oh, dog. I'll be honest. It's probably from Dolo and B Dog's movie. I believe it's just B, right? It's not B inspired, it's B, and
Yeah.
they have that segment at Mammoth with that funky ass, like hot reggae tune to it. And dude, that last section to where they're just like straight murdering, like B Dog's doing like, what was it? Was it like a nollie two onto the thing and then the fattest broken slide or something, and Dolo backs him up with the same thing or just a slight different variation? I forget at the point, but dog, I watch that all the time. That segment in my life has just like, dog, this is the energy. If you can't bring this energy, then you cannot make a good edit. And so if you look at any of my edits, they have a similar hot energy to it.
I agree with that. Your edits are definitely they got a certain energy to them for sure.
Hey.
All right, so we'll wrap it up. We'll do around the horn vision for the future, starting with Liza.
Vision for the future. I'm hoping to just continue to get better at park skiing, and with Kit Chat bars, have a stronger presence, not be as nervous on camera. And then, in the next couple of years, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll be taking pictures at some events of these big skiers, and the boys will be the co-hosts and hosts of these events as well.
Beautiful. Max, what's your thoughts on the future?
Thoughts in the future. Get better at guitar, I guess, is a personal goal. For skiing goal, get better at park. Get Kid Chat more out there, more known in skiing, have a more like a stage presence.
And Chris, I'm almost reluctant to ask you this because I'm sure you got something cooked up.
Here we go, dog. Let me tell you this. Since fucking 2017, I decided I wasn't going to kill myself. Instead, I was going to be a culture defining skier. Let me tell you, that's what we fucking doing. That's what we doing with fucking Kit Chat. I'm telling you, dog, we taking this straight to the moon. And like, I ain't even fucking with you. You can ask Max, you can ask Liza. I've already told them, like, dog, if Max and I become MCs for mountain events, we're doing it. We might even do stand-up improv comedy shows because we can do it, And then just like behind that, dog, like we got the whole community riding for us because we ride for the community. We want to talk to the community, kind of thing. So like how I see it, dog, is like Kit Chat is going to be as big on traveling circus, if not bigger. And me personally, I'm going to use all of this as a stepping to be the level of artist that I want to be. I want to be a level of artist like, Mad Steez.
I'm not sure if I do. I might.
Okay. Do you remember the Armada ARVs with the purple wiener dog or the purple lady or the purple like Poseidon guy
Thanos,
on
Thanos
it?
dog. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. He's the guy that did that, and he's here freaking artist who like now paints beautiful portraits and murals of LeBron and Kobe and all this stuff. And dude, I really like that man. Just like, dog, I'm gonna be the next Chris Chat will be the next Eric Pollard. And like, that's what I'm just saying. I'm using Kit Chat as kind of like a stepping stool. And see, that's the benefit is as high as I'm going, I'm bringing my homies with me too. So like, if I need pictures, I'm calling up Liza to hit my photography. If I need Max to help speak with me at an event or something like that, or I need him to play some guitar because he's fucking mad good at guitar, he's playing at my gallery showing, dog. So Kit Chat going straight to the moon. We're going to be doing this shit. All I'm saying is it's better if people get on board now, including sponsors. Get on board now before they can afford us.
Inspiring. Just absolutely inspiring. Listen, it was great talking to you guys. This was probably the best executed three-on-one interview. So yeah, thank you guys for coming on, and it was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Man. It means so much.
Yeah, dog. No, 100%, dude. Two Plankers podcast. Love that shit. Love what you're doing. It's straight up. It works because hold on. Last little monologue before Kit Chat Bars is out of this bitch. For a gold era of skiing to happen, it requires skiers to go above and beyond to serve the community, and in order to enrich the community, to enrich the culture. Put it this way, you can't change culture without creating new culture. And that's what I love about Two Plankers. That's what I love about Scards. That's what I love about Sovereign. That's what I love about Chuck Winfield, Kit Chat Bars, and any of the other homies that are just skiers that are doing real shit. Shout out to Jackson Carstetter for rail skiing. Like, dude, I love y'all because we can all just like gang up and just like literally have the culture in a headlock and be like, yeah, dog, we run this, we keep it popping. Everybody loves it. Everybody gets enrichment from it. You can actually go places with skiing because there's a community of us. We will reach. Dog, I love it. I love seeing this. Skiing is getting richer and richer by the day. Every single podcast you do, every single Kit Chat we do, every single pair of pants that Sovereign makes, every single shirt that Chuck Winfield makes, every single ski that our boy Lucas makes. Dog, this is skiing. This is culture.
There you have it.
True.
Kit Chat Bars.
True.
Hey, yo, Kit Chat!